You've talked about foreign policy and been critical of this president and his handling of the situation in the Middle East. I want to play something that you said back in January while in Des Moines about the future of this country and ask you about it. I'll play it first.
The question, quite frankly, is this: will America endure? And I don't say this melodramatically, and I don't say this to scare you or to say it lightly, because tonight I think the answer is in grave doubt.
Can you say specifically what you mean about it being in grave doubt?
Well, I believe the context of the remarks was regarding the economy. With the amount of spending and deficits that we are accumulating, that does put America's national security interests at risk, because when we have foreign nations holding a tremendous amount of our debt, $1 trillion nearly in the case of China, that can have national security implications. We do not serve our American interests well when we put ourselves in the hands of creditors.
What about the handling by this president of events in the Middle East? Is it your view that it's in America's vital security interest to remove Muammar Gaddafi from power in Libya?
I think that it's been troubling the way that the president has responded. For instance, in Libya during the unrest, we had at least 600 Americans who were there. The Chinese were in the process of removing 12,000 Chinese, while Americans were waiting for an American response to be removed from Libya. I think recently in Germany, we saw 2 military soldiers who were killed by alleged terrorists this week, and I think that the president's response at minimum was lacking. We need to send very strong signals. I'm concerned about the signals that the president has sent. They seem to be signals
Congresswoman,
of weakness,
my question
strong signals
is it in
East.
America's vital interest to remove Muammar Gaddafi from power?
Well, that question, I think, is one that, as Defense Secretary Gates has said, we need to be very careful about putting an army on the ground in the Middle East. We are extended now in Afghanistan and Iraq, and I think for us to consider further penetration at this time, we need to listen to General Petraeus and what he has to say.